Good, YouTube? Welcome back. DubDigital. Crypto news and macro trends. Today we got an article from CoinDesk. Hong Kong citizens turn to stablecoins to resist national security law. Shocker. 2017 was like hype phase. Everyone wanted the mad gains, Bitcoin going to the moon. Now people are flooding into crypto out of necessity because they're starting to realize what we've seen the whole time. Governments are crazy, man. They want to take your stuff. They want to lock you up. They want to do all of these crazy things that you just don't have to abide by now if you adopt new technology, aka Bitcoin, aka blockchain, aka crypto. Let's get into the article. In Hong Kong, some local citizens are turning to crypto assets and encrypted communication to resist financial surveillance and internet censorship. Hong Kong's national security law, enacted in June 30, aims to quell opposition to China's ruling Communist Party. The law has raised widespread fears of clampdown on free speech and tighter control over the city's financial system. Under the new law, Hong Kong government will be able to freeze and confiscate assets from people or organizations that are suspected of being involved in national security crimes. Because you know who gets to define national security crimes? China. Look, China has a long history of moving, sliding definitions. It starts here and it grows and grows and grows and grows and grows to the point where the Chinese government will have the opportunity to take anyone's money just because they spit on the sidewalk or some crap. This is crazy. But look, you guys need to pay attention to the global the global political trend going on. There's this turn to totalitarianism in every government, but it seems that China's leading the pack. China started with the face recognition software. Look, US is talking about implementing it here. China started with the social credit system. US is talking about implementing that here. And just wait until they start taking assets. That's when the real money's gonna come into Bitcoin and crypto. Because what is the one most secure technology that lets you keep your wealth in a non-physical format and easily recoverable where no one could force you to give it up? It's blockchain, guys. Data suggests people in Hong Kong are increasingly using stablecoins, which are digital tokens whose value is pegged to the fiat currencies, as a way of keeping their assets independent of the banking system that is subject to government control. As the chart above demonstrates, trading volume between Hong Kong dollar and US dollar pegged stablecoin USDT saw a surge in early June on the fiat crypto trading platform Tidebit. Okay, so we see an influx of stablecoins coming in from Hong Kong. Hong Kong, for those of you who aren't familiar with Hong Kong-China relationship, Hong Kong's like, it's more westernized. It does a lot of business with Western countries. Therefore, there's this, well, one, they did have an agreement. I don't know if it's still in effect now because China's doing whatever the hell they want. But they did have an agreement where China was not going to impose their will on Hong Kong as they do freely and willy-nilly with their citizens in mainland China. China has been stepping over that agreement, which has been pissing the US off because, hey, there's US citizens that live in Hong Kong. So basically, China's not respecting the rule of law in terms of US citizen, different citizen rights and blah, 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 whatever. But the thing that needs to be mentioned here is Trump last week or 2 weeks ago mentioned that he may try to break the US dollar peg in Hong Kong. If that happens, then Hong Kongers are going to be even more concerned about their future and their financial futures. Therefore, they would be very inclined to push more money into crypto, more into stable coins. I think Hong Kong might be a big player in the next bull run, guys. We got to keep an eye on that. Let's finish it off. The surge in the stable coin could also signal Hong Kong citizens' desire to protect their assets. Well, obviously. Many people don't believe they can trust the government or the banks to keep their assets safe anymore, said Brian Yim, a university student in the UK whose family is still in Hong Kong. Yim says people he knows are trying to buy crypto assets in Hong Kong. If the Hong Kong police and the government consider you as a national security suspect, they can seize your assets and even just take them, he said. Look, guys, show's over. This very rosy picture of the world and democracy and the government caring how you feel, done. Finito. Actually, it was fake. It was all fake, man. And you're seeing that now. Government's just doing the hell they want. Over here in the US, however you feel about the corona... can't say because they'll demonetize me. I'll say CV-19. So the CV. However you feel about that, we do have a Bill of Rights that's been, seems like, temporarily suspended because you're supposed to be able to freely travel and wear what you want to wear. Yes, I understand these are very specific circumstances that need maybe more rigidity than normal, but this is the whole problem. The rule of law shouldn't be optional. In China, in America, anywhere. Government shouldn't be able to just cancel your rights. And that's what's happening. People who thought they have financial autonomy no longer do, or never really did. They were just allowed to believe that, but now the rubber's hitting the road. There's not enough liquidity. Companies, but more like countries, are trying to hoard resources because they see what's coming down the pike, and it's like a financial Armageddon. So there's no more making the citizen feel good. And then I wish I had better news for y'all, but this is very, very interesting. Hong Kong continues to be in the news. Hong Kong continues to be an area of social unrest. Hong Kong is also a big financial hub in the West and the East. If Hong Kong falls, that is another notch on the belt towards what I believe a hot war. It starts with trade wars, currency wars, hot wars. Alright guys, DubDigital, bringing you crypto news, macro trends on a daily basis. Talk to you later.